What up, YouTube? Knives and Gear Insights here with another short review for a knife that I bought a little while ago from Fred the Lug. And today we're talking about the Chaves Redencion 229 Kickstop. And I've been carrying this for the last week, maybe. And it's pretty interesting. The mechanism here, I didn't take it apart yet, but I saw uh, the knife's edge take it apart, and he had taken it apart and cleaned it. So I figured, there's no need for me to take it apart again. He did a pretty good job in reassembling it. Everything works fine. Action is great on this one. Um, and this is, of course, as you can see, this is not your average Chaves knife. As I talked about it in the unboxing video already. This is a custom anno job from Colin'S Crazy Creations. You can find him on Instagram and on Facebook. I will link it in the description. And he did an amazing anno job on this one here. He goes wild. I mean, this is actually one of his more subtle anno jobs. He has some really wild ones, and I really like it. I mean, I really like this one just because of those lines in the scales. It just looks, it just looks great. Um, Overall, the knife does what the knife's supposed to do. The flipping action is great on it. The ergos are great on it as well. It's a heavy knife though. It's a large knife, of course. I mean the regular Redencion is quite heavy and quite large. So don't expect it to be lightweight if you carry it. Um, it's not a knife I would carry every day. It's just I guess because of the weight and everything, it's just too much for me personally. But it's a cool knife to collect. For collectors, it's great. Um, Overall, I'd say it's definitely worth picking up. I don't have a comparison to this one, in size to the street. I don't own a street. I have never had a street in my hand, so I don't know. I know the street models are a little bit smaller and also lighter overall. But you can see here the reason why this is so heavy actually is there's absolutely zero weight reduction in those scales. There's none, absolutely none. So, and that's probably the main reason why these this model comes in so heavy. I don't know what generation this one is. Um, I'm not sure, so I can't really talk about this. Unfortunately, I wish I would know more about it. Just the generation wise, I'm not an expert on Chaves in general. But I feel like it's a cool knife. If you're into Chaves, I mean I like their look and everything. Those knives are great. Um, but yeah, it's just uh, especially like I said with that Anno job, and also did the standard clip that comes with it, not the skull, not the basically uh what makes a Chaves is mainly the pocket clip here. Everybody knows this pocket clip makes, and I mean the looks, of course, yeah, you can identify a Chaves just by looking at it. But of course, if you see that pocket clip, it's a Chaves. And the standard clip is just a standard without the skull clip, basically. Um, but it's also anodized as well. I didn't want to pull it out right now, but let's go over some specs on this knife. So we got a weight, like I already had weight. This is comes. I think it comes in about 6.7 ounces, if I remember right. 6.67. Okay, yeah, close to 6.7 ounces. With, like I said, it's quite heavy, but it's also a large knife. So if you're into large knives, this might not be a problem for you. But if you're used to carrying larger knives, but then also, if they're lighter, like in the 4 ounce, 4.5 ounce range, this might be a little heavy for you. So overall length on this knife is about close to about 8 1/4. The blade length on this is about 3 5/8, and the cutting edge that you have here is also about 3 5/8. Might even be longer due to that large curve here in the blade, so you might the total edge. I can't really measure that. That way, I just use my tape measure. So I'd say it's probably about it's definitely probably about more like 3 3/4 cutting edge. Just the way it looks. So you can see here the backspacer was anodized as well, and also in like in a green and purplish. So, and he also did a little bit of work to it. Went on it with his I believe Dremel, what he uses, to get a little bit designy on these things. So he like I said, that's why it's called Colin'S Crazy Creations. He does some wild stuff, and the anno jobs that he does. I mean, I've seen another Chaves that he did. Oh my god, I would love to own that one. Just because it just looks amazing. But general for this knife here, let's do also while we're at it, let's do some size comparisons. So let's pull out a few size comparisons knives. Let's get the what did we have here? The ProTech Mordax. What else do we have? Size comparison knife. My knives run a little thin because I'm still selling a few of my knives off, so you will see probably this is gonna be sold off as well. This is the CVB. Oh my god, why do I always forget the name of this knife? I don't understand why. CVB. I know it starts with. Hold on. Every time I'm looking at this knife, I have a brain fart. I don't know why. I cannot keep the name of this knife in my head for nothing. This is the CBB Neurohaptic. Oh my god. I don't know why. The name is just not, I guess, not hammering in my brain. So the CBB Neurohaptic is size comparisons. You can see the Neurohaptic is larger. This will go up for sale definitely. The Mordax will not be for sale. And we have here the Vosti Porcupine. And then also, where did it go? We have the Fintiso Cobra, which that will be also for sale. Another one of those knives that will go on sale, or I will sell this because I need some funds for other knives. So you can see those are much smaller than the Chaves. What else do we have as size comparison? Let's do my Manix 2 that I just recently built. So this will definitely not go on sale. So you can see the Chaves is actually very close, just a little bit larger than the Manix, but the weight is just, there's no like this is probably just a little bit more than half of the weight what this one weighs. And then here another Fintiso, the Fintiso Atlas, which this one will also go on sale, or I will sell this. It will not go on sale. I will put a sale post up. So you can see there's a few knives in size comparison to this Chaves. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this around. I might sell this one too. So if anybody, I don't know if depending on when this video is going up, this might be already sold. I don't know yet. If not, if I still have it, you're more than welcome to message me about it. I'm definitely possibly selling this one, just because it's just I like it. I really do like it. Don't get me wrong. I really love this knife, but I have a few other knives that are kind of a little bit more important to me to get. Plus, this is one of those knives that I don't really want to carry just because of the weight. So this kind of throws me a little bit back. I want knives that I personally carry, I want to keep those knives. And knives that I don't carry, I just, you know, I just basically flip them, and I'll use the material out that I get out of those knives for reviews. So yeah, in case I don't know yet, by the time this video will go up, I will make a note in the video if the knife is still available or not. Or it's not in the video, sorry. I will make a note in the description of the video. So you can read the description. If the knife is still for sale, I will note it in the description. If not, then it's probably already gone. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this one here. So if you're interested in my content, I would appreciate if you comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.